Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Kai with KBG Welding. I wanted to talk about support. I wanted to talk about reaching out because I saw a post earlier and it was talking about sharing. Make this shareable. Can you make this shareable? So that was one of the comments in on the post, and it's like that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat because it's awesome. Somebody wants to support us now. The thing this is something that's kind of a conversation that's kind of been going through my mind is the fact that why don't more people support things? We have followers. If you're on any social media, you have followers, you have subscribers, you have friends, Facebook friends, you have followers on Instagram, you have subscribers on YouTube, and so whatever else they're called on other platforms. So what came to mind was the fact that, okay, why is it when we're scrolling, if we're following someone or we're friends with someone, why is it that not everybody just hits my like button? Why is it that nobody, it doesn't happen? I don't know how many people think maybe, I have a paltry number of people that, that are friends or whatever. But I know I don't reach that max level or close to or half, or I don't know if we make a 1% of the time on our posts, but it's kind of, people offer me badges all the time. The Facebook always offers me top fan thing because I like to I like to just, what's the big deal? Hit the like button. It's not costing me anything to hit a like button. So I hit the like button on posts. Again, I don't do it on the sponsored things, but I do it on friends and people that I know or I'm acquainted with on Facebook. I just hit the like button. Might throw a heart or a hug or something in there, or care or whatever that it's called, but I'll respond or wow, that's amazing. Or that's, whoa, that blows me away, that type thing. So I was wondering why not more likes? Because again, there are a number of ways to support people. There are a number of ways to support, especially small businesses. But one thing that I was kind of thinking is like, well, and it's human nature, is that when I started a small business, when I started this business, when I started KBG Welding, my whole attitude changed as far as marketing, as far as reaching out, as far as speaking, as far as wanting to get other people involved, and as far as that reach and creating a buzz, that type of thing, and just somebody grasping onto it for that support and that encouragement and that just sharing it, and that your energy changes when you're on the other side, when you need someone to hit that like button, when you need somebody to comment, when you need somebody to share your post because, hey, maybe they know somebody that you don't, that's in need of this service or this product, right? So I was sitting there and I was thinking about that. I was like, man, if we had the energy, if we approach that energy. Now I know there are some that are on my that do follow, and they'll like everything. I don't know if it's good stuff or not, but they'll like it because you know what, they're in that position. They're in that position of entrepreneurship, and they'll hit that like button, they'll comment, they'll share it, because again, it goes a long way in that share. Because again, you don't, the 6 degrees of separation, the next person has a reach that you'll never reach. There's some people in their circle that you'll never reach, you'll never know. So them just doing that might open that door of opportunity for you to shine. So as you approach this, so that's why I just want to challenge. I want to do a like challenge. I want to do a support challenge. I want to do a share challenge, that every opportunity. Now I don't share everything. But I will support it. I will push the like. Sometimes I do share with some of the companies, the restaurants, and the people that support us. I'll share their post to help bring them, some success and some blessings their way, right? So maybe a new customer, whatever the case may be. So So I just want to challenge you to do that, to have that mentality of, you know what, he's not asking me to buy a steel pergola, even though they're the best pergolas in the business. They're the best. They're a lifelong lasting pergolas, steel pergolas that you can't touch. They're modern, they're splendor, they're nice, they add a whole new dimension to your lawn and to your home, to your structure. They add to your resale value because, man, you are the talk of the block, because it's not that old wood thing that's going to dry out, rot out, and fall down. No, this thing is there for good, and it's going to be there. We might have to move some of that wood, replace some of that wood if that's the route that you go with it. But hey, but I'm not asking you to buy that, even though we're throwing in 2 chairs right now. We're throwing in 2 of our custom wood grain chairs, steel wood grain chair, in for those that do purchase it in the month of April. What are we in, April? So if you're up for that, then that's a special we have going on, and they aren't astronomical. The pricing for that is not astronomical, especially when you talk about the longevity of it. So, but I'm not asking you to buy that. That's not the support we always need. We need some support because we need somebody to buy our products and to ask and pay for our services. But one other thing that we can do, and that you can do, and that does not cost a dime, is you can support through social media. You can encourage, you can do an encouragement. You can, hey, make a comment, because if you're unaware, those you can monetize on these social media platforms, right? They do pay for that. And it's a little thing. It's something that, it takes time, it takes consistency to do, and not everybody's there. But those things go into the algorithms and whatnot. Again, not everybody's up on that. But that thing that not only will it add to there and add viewers and other people to see it and gain traction on those platforms, and that gives it that face or that company an opportunity to be seen by more people. So when you like, it's registering it. When you share, it's registering it, and other people are seeing it. And then when you comment, it also registers that, and it I guess it widens your influence. So those are things that can be done. Again, supporting, encouraging. There's one post, and I'm gonna leave with this. There's one post that I see, and it states some truth. It states some truth that, I don't know if I have a friend or family member that is a barber, not me because I cut my own hair, but if there's somebody that I know that is a barber, they're my friend, I'm going to that barber. I'm getting my hair cut there. I have a buddy, he's a foreman at a shop. He's not only the best mechanic in the land, but he's a mechanic, right? So when we have issues with our vehicles, that's who I go to, because I know he's going to benefit from it. In some form or fashion, he's going to benefit from it. So I go to them. Again, the best in the land, but maybe if he was, just good, I would still take it to him. So if there's somebody that's that owns a restaurant, I'm going to their restaurant when I'm ready to go out to eat. Those types of things. So that's the attitude that I try to take, and I just want to. I kind of, it's an open-ended thing. It's something. It was an eye opener to me, because why don't we just hit the like button? That was the question. Why don't we hit the like button more? They don't count. They don't charge per clicks. They don't charge every time you hit that like button. They just, it's just another thing. Keep going, right? You hit it, you scroll, you keep scrolling. You can scroll and click everything that you see on there, and they're not going to send you a bill. So I just wanted that's kind of the question that, where all this whole 10-minute video derived from. But support, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching these videos, because the more that you watch these videos, the more people that see it. And again, the influence, because again, we want to share, we want to encourage, we want to bring Jesus into this place, because that's who we are. That's what we stand on. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for listening to this. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Thank you for following the other platforms. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for sharing. And thank you for just the encouragement, the prayers. That's a huge thing. And we stand with you. KBG Welding, serving God, burning rods.